How are you doing and how have you been? And we are back with some Baldur's Gate. I've been dying to play this game. Like, the problem is I'm planning what I'm going to do on my death. And it's like, on my death and when I restart, I've basically got like two options that I'm going to do. One is do like a halfling and basically rob everything from the grove. Or I could start with like a cleric.
We must press forward.
To basically get more attempts to try and get that flaming sword straight off the bat, just because it's so strong. Is it really bad that I'm already thinking about like what happens when I die?
Are you sure that's the best course of action?
Lays out. Sit.
Confirmed.
So, I did say we were going to do Karlach. I did say I was going to gear her up. However, off camera, I did look to do that. But then she has the quest with Damon. So, I didn't want to keep looking at the traders, then coming back to Karlach and stuff like that.
What are you thinking about?
Now, I wanted to... I'm going to reload because every time I swap characters like this, it seems like the audio on the game goes really, really weird. It seems like a new bug, but basically every time I grab a new character, then come back, the audio just goes really weird on them for whatever reason. So I said originally that I was going to do a bleed build with Karlach, which on paper sounds really good, and to be fair, the damage-wise seems really good from everything that I can work out. However, there is a problem with the bleed build. What do we do when we can't actually make someone bleed? The whole purpose of the build sort of goes out the window, which is really not great. So I've ummed and ahed, and I took a little bit of break between streaming these episodes because all the episodes are streamed live on Twitch. I sort of didn't really know what to do, like if that's the case. I did want to read what happens. I do want to see what the penalty is for barbarians wearing heavy armor. Is it just unarmored defense? Because if unarmored defense is the only thing that we're not getting, then it's not too bad. Did I even respec you? No. Because I'm tempted, because obviously we've got that armor that reduces damage. It's probably going to be better than anything that rage or unarmored defense is possibly going to do anyway.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
It's nice to know that Withers cares about my social life. I would enjoy myself whenever I plays.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Very wise there from Withers.
Fate, dost thou require a new
change my class.
thou...
So, I have to keep Karlach Barbarian, like I could do Monk and whatnot, but it just seems wrong. It seems like she should be a Barbarian, so I'm going to keep it like that. Because otherwise, it's just going to hurt my soul a little bit. Dexterity, we're going to put it to 8 because we're going to give her the Dexterity gloves. Which I believe bring it up to 17 or 18. I can't remember which one. I want to say 18, but Constitution just needs to be high, you know, just because she's going to be front line and all that sort of stuff. And then with dumping Dexterity, it probably means we can just boost Wisdom to 14. So at least in that, it's going to mean she's going to be able to resist a few more things. We don't need to worry about skill proficiencies or anything like that. And we will click confirm. So I'm going to sort of hybrid her with a fighter. And then we've got two choices when we come to fighter. That's the only thing that we've really got to debate. And I might chop and change. But let's be honest, you're all used to me chopping and changing. It's because I like to have fun. I don't really know what I'm doing. And I didn't want to do throw barbarian because let's be honest, it's so powerful. And not that it's a bad thing, but everyone's done it. Everyone's seen it. So let's do something else. So here we go. So we've got the barbarian options, which is important. I do like Berserker. Your rage turns into frenzy. You gain frenzy strike, which does what? As a bonus action, make a melee attack with your equipped weapon. Wild magic would probably be the best thing for her, but we're going to go Wild Heart. It does give us a speak with animals, which is fine, but we've always got the ritual spell up anyway. However, Beast or Heart, we could take Bear. Can I click 2? So we have resistance to all damage types against Psychic. Yeah, I like the bleed idea, but especially the area that we're in, it's just like... So we're going to go Bear. Oh no, I don't feel good about it. And then we're going to go for our feat, which is going to be Athlete. Because this is basically we're getting our strength straight away up to 20. Because I know you could just do like strength elixirs and stuff like that, but it's a bit too min-maxy for me to like enjoy a game, so this is how I like to play. So with that done, we now are going to swap over to Fighter. So we took 4 levels in Barbarian, and now we're going to go to Fighter. We do still gain our Branding Smite, so that's actually really, really cool. Nice little thing. And then we have Fighting Style, which... Great weapon fighting, so when I roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage, re-roll it. Very nice. I can't remember what level we are actually at this series, either 7 or 8, I can't actually remember which one. And then for 6, we get our Action Surge, which again gives her another attack, which is obviously awesome. Now here's the only and I'm gonna do this live, is we could go Battle Master. Or we could go Champion. I don't want to do Eldritch Knight, because Battle Master is good. But Champion, so the number you need to crit is reduced by 1. This effect can stack. I mean, she's going to be able to crit a little bit easier. Battle Master gives us some more moves. So we could get... Does mean we can do more damage. Riposte is obviously great. Let me read about the maneuvers. So the superiority, I'm like dropping frames like crazy on Twitch for no reason whatsoever. No, Twitch is just going crazy. This is just for YouTube, Bill. What do we think of Twitch? Just like start a war. It's fine. Wonder why this is going on. Sometimes just like drops frames for no reason, just to like be a pain and whatnot. And we are back. So we were just talking good about you, Twitch. We lost a few frames there. YouTube was just saying how much they love you. So we could go Champion. I do like the reduced crit. Battle Master is probably the safe option. The only problem with Battle Master is because we're never going to get to Fighter level 10. We're never getting D10s for our stuff. So I'm hoping then obviously the Barbarian side is going to make up for that. So if we were going to go to maneuvers, Riposte is too good to do damage outside our turn. Precision is amazing. However, we do still get Reckless Attack, which obviously gives us instant advantage. And I like Reckless Attack because there are some situations where you just, you know, your hold person doesn't get off, your something doesn't go off. So it is nice. I suppose this could be a good addition to Reckless in case there's a situation where I need to hit but don't want to give up the advantage in reverse. The problem is because there's 2 that I really like. I really like Menacing because it possibly frightens. And if cannot move, they have disadvantage on their attacks, which is nice. Trip is okay. Helps other people. But she is going to be our main damage dealer. So I'm actually going to do menacing. Because disarming still... So basically we're trying to do stuff that is a one size fits all. And the only problem with disarming at the moment, and why I'm not picking it up now, I will pick it up later, is because at the stage we're at, we're fighting a lot of things that don't have weapons, so it's going to be a little bit pointless. So I think precision, making sure we can hit, is just too good. Menacing, I like it. And riposte, so we can do damage outside our turn. Menacing's the only one you can really make an argument. But I like if we can frighten someone, they can't move, and they get a disadvantage on all their attacks, right? And attack rolls, which is very helpful. I don't know if we have another level up. Nope, that's it. So there we go. So the first thing that I want to look at is wearing armor even something we can think about? Because I saw a couple of people wear this. I don't know if we need to be a certain whatever. Let's make sure we have armor on. Lazel, cover yourself up, girl. So, what happens to you, Karlak, if I equipped this? Can't cast spells, not proficient. Oh, because the fighter isn't even going to give us precision in that armor. That's interesting. Okay. This is going to be an interesting build, then. Send that to camp. But it does mean we can wear medium armor. So just for argument's sake, let's say we chuck that on you. What does medium armor do? Does it just remove... It looks like... Wearing heavy armor impedes all positive effects of your rage. So... We're 12 off the bat. It's probably better not to even worry about it. Okay. I'm worried about it getting hit a little bit hard, so we're just going to have to... Where'd that armor go? Oh, there it is. Oh, God, I panicked for a second then. Right. We have got some stuff at the shop, but the first thing that we want to do, sadly, is get rid of the dexterity gloves off of my druid, which then drops my druid's AC by 1. Oh, she didn't really even need them, but she was just being greedy, hogging the items, and give that to Karlak, because now Karlak's skills are 18, 18, 16, like that's a very solid. Problem is, I still think Lazel's going to hit harder. But we've now got someone on the front line, so we've got Shadowheart on the front line that's our tank that just makes everyone minus to hit. We've got Karlak then can actually take a punch and is on the front line. And I don't think she's going to be too far away. Does rage increase damage, or is it just literally... When this wielder does melee damage, they gain 2 turns of Force Conduit. The entity takes damage while it has 5 more. Okay, cool. That's quite nice. Bear heart. While raging... So I just have resistance to all damage types, okay. And then I've got all the Wraith stuff on, so if I dash, I get Wraith. And Wraith is just +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons. So we've got... Boots where we dash. If I get damage, we get Wrath. And if we start our turn with less than 50% hit points or less, we gain Wrath, which is handy. Okay. So the other things that we're going to want to take off of Lazel... Possibly the helmet, but I don't know where it goes. Is the Misty Step Amulet for the moment. The move speed. She's already got the +2 acid damage. Have the wearer gains advantage on... I really like them, but we're not going to be able to get them on. Where can that helmet go? I'm wondering to put it on the crown. So these gloves here, so thunder, lightning, no, they want to stay on. I really don't know. So it's the only reason why she's got that weapon, because it stacks with everything she's already doing. Cantrip, can't really find a way to make that work. Oh, and then the only other thing, I did not mean to drink that, just meant to push it over. So I bought loads of Hill Giant strengths, not to do the Hill Giant strength stat, but I just find it's a good little thing to, I could just hold shift. It's a good little thing to grab on everything. I did get this ring, and it gives me invisibility and blur. I might give that to old Gale boy. So that got us out of a jam or two. And the boots, there's nowhere the boots can really go on. Okay. So there we go. Her armor class is sitting at 17. Her strength's at 21. Why is her oh, because she's just drunk yeah. I was like, how have I got this to 21? We're a while away from the next level, which I believe at the next level we get another feat. What level are we now? 7, yeah? 7. Yeah, we get another feat, where she'll take great weapon fighting, and then she's not going to be too far off, but she's going to be able to tank a lot more. Looking at the ACs.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's see if she wants to chat.
Hey, you.
Sup? Okay, Leif. I do want to convince them to take some tadpoles and stuff like that. That's just going to be a sort of... when it comes up. I would like some more inspiration, because obviously we tried to do that on Lei Zhao, and then that went badly.
Playtime's over, pet.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
What do you want, Mizora?
Drop the attitude and perk up your ears. You've got a new mission. Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting them out.
Got a lot to do at Moonrise. If this devil is so powerful, how did they manage to get captured?
Well, your playmate's wasting precious time. Let's see about getting her priorities fixed. Clause Z, Section 13. Should promised soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure. I'll make it simple. Will fails or refuses, and he turns to a thick blob of stink flesh and sinks to Avernus. Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup, or you'll spend an eternity sizzling in the hells.
Mizora's words may be flippant, but they are tinged with desperation. She cannot afford for Will to fail this mission. This may be your best chance to negotiate Will out of his pact.
We'll rescue your asset on one condition.
Oh, and what condition is that?
Your mind links with Will's, drawn in by his increasing panic.
What are you doing?
Respond to Will in your mind, trust me.
Will relaxes, and your connection fades.
We'll rescue if you release Will from his pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Oh, if only we had some intimidation. That is a line and a half. I don't think we get any bonuses. We do with history. So I'll do history first. So remember all I can about devils and their contracts. I do get a +3. And I got my guidance. Nice, natural 20. First roll. That's what we want.
You recall an old incantation from a children's story, said to void a devil's contract. Abi diabole et nunquam redi.
Ooh. I don't think it's going to be that easy, but I find it interesting. Oh god, she's laughing at me now.
I've never seen such a fearless display of sheer idiocy.
Okay, we all make mistakes.
Bravo. Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the plan once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favour only upon soul bearer's fulfilment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
Starian wants to chat. Let's go. Whoops. That's with us. Starian's looking bad.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition.
I'm listening.
I just worry that we're not considering all our options when it comes to our uninvited guests. How many people are infected with them, do you think? Hundreds? Thousands? And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the Worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield.
Evil power, I won't do it.
Power is just a tool. It's people that are good or evil. And even they can be a little bit,
Come see, come saw.
I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil.
No, absolutely not.
So much for thinking you had ambition. Still, we're not there yet. Maybe you'll see the light. Yet.
So there's a monster hunter after you.
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
But why was he hunting you? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
Who's Cazador?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor.
You're sure he's behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Saved you by turning you into a vampire slave.
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
How concerned should we be?
Concerned? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Alright, what do you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Okay. Let's go talk to the old Karlak. Sorry, I was just having a look what actually boosts were on me. As lovely as my character looks.
God damn it! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? We're supposed to risk our necks to get one of her assets? What if it's a runaway like me? Or something far worse?
You heard her, it's the last thing we'll have to do for her, then he's free.
I want to believe that as much as you do. Almost as much as Will does. But I just know there will be more to the story. There always is.
True.
It's a bad idea to play games with the devil. You'd never win. Not ever.
But at least we can be in control of the game, I guess. And saying that, she has got the potential in boss fights to be stronger than Lae'zel, my negativity, because we do have the soul coins that we can put in her to make her fight, so... And I think we can... I don't know, it's going to be interesting. But I don't think we're in a bad spot by any means. Yeah, I thought Will might want to chat. And if we can convince her to have a worm, unlike Lae'zel... Problem is, I don't want to mess it up and then ruin the chance for a while.
The more bullshit she pours, the more of it I'm forced to swallow. Mizora set me on fiends inside and outside the Hells. She's never ordered a rescue. Gods. She makes a mockery of everything the Blade stands for. Such an asshole.
Wow, Will. I thought you were supposed to hunt devils. Doesn't this violate your contract?
The same thought crossed my mind. I'm only to hunt the infernal, the demonic, and the heartless. But nowhere was it stated that I can't help one. Either we find it, or I'm made a mindless blob clawing at demons on the front line of the Blood War.
It's not going to happen. You mean too much to the Sword Coast.
And it means everything to me. I always knew what my future held, and I know I chose right. Thank you for sticking your neck out for me. I mean it. But I'm not going to celebrate till I'm actually free. I can feel Mizora scheming, plotting. She won't let me go without making a fuss. Trust me on that.
We'll get you out, boy. Oh, I always look at Gale like waiting for him to ask for more magical items. Just like Gale don't. I'll talk to Shadowheart.
May the darkness protect you.
Absolutely not Shadowheart, that's insane. Okay, I'm just seeing if there was any new stuff. Don't want to lore dump too much today, because I actually would like to get crack-a-lackum. I was about to say we're running low on supplies, but actually we're running pretty nicely.
The voice of the Absolute is strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
Looking very glamorous.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Doesn't seem like my help did them much good. The cultists caught up with them.
Don't be so hard on yourself. It's not your fault the world is wicked. You did the right thing. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why does it want you? I suppose it's a silly question, but I'll ask it anyway.
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me. Its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
I'm trying. Got a lot of things to do at Moonrise. Okay. I think our Spore Druids is going to come in clutch, though. So this is what happened last time when I was doing this off camera trying to gear her up. I saw this exclamation mark. So I like escaped to like close it as quickly as possible before an autosave came in. Obviously I didn't see that. Luckily didn't have any of that last night, so I didn't ruin any of the story off camera, which is always awesome.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jahira. The Jahira.
She lives in the city, right?
But you know the whole story. Years ago, over a century, Jahira was part of a group that saved the gate from Saravok, a Baldurs trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jahira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jahira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Fair enough.
I wish we had a bloody army.
Hey, it's Darren!
Oh.
Let's say hi!
Oh, there he is.
Karlach! I thought you'd be in the city by now. We were ambushed by cultists. Half of us were captured, the other half ran here.
Off the anvil into the forge. We'll find them. Hopefully.
Before you run off into the belly of the beast, there's something I need to tell you. Well, two things. Good news and bad news.
I see the bad news.
Ew, no! Good news, please, my good man.
I only need one more piece of infernal iron to craft an insulating chamber that can make it possible for Karlach to...
Touch people!
Exactly!
Oh my god. It's really happening. It's been so long. We've got the iron. Let's do this thing!
Hang on! I think you'll want to hear the bad news too.
Yeah, sure. But first, fix me. Please.
Yeah, let Damon speak. This sounds important.
Fine. Well, go on then.
I don't enjoy saying this, Karlach, but there's no two ways about it. Your engine is going to blow and I can't fix it. I'm not sure anyone can. It's simply too hot to exist here in the material plane. Unless you return to Avernus for good, this thing is going to blow. Sooner rather than later.
But still, you can give me something that'll let me touch again, right? Safely.
Yes, but
That's all I need to know. Do it. Please.
Let's make this happen, Captain.
well, all right. This shouldn't take long. Same as last time. You'll need to install it yourself. This should do the trick.
There. So did it work?
Only one way to find out.
Okay. I'll kiss her. And no singed eyebrows.
You're all right. No burns. Can we go to bed now?
Hold on, Karlak. There's something I need to tell you. That engine of yours, it's contained for the moment, but it's just too hot to exist here in the material plane indefinitely. I know you know that, but the thing is, there's a cure. I wasn't making any headway with the mechanics, none at all. The environment here is just too cold to sustain metals like the ones inside you. You have to return to Avernus. For good. Or this thing is going to burn you up from the inside out. And sooner than you think.
The minute I set foot back in Avernus, Zarya will force me back into service. I'm not doing her bidding again. I'd rather die.
I get that, but don't rule it out. The world just might be better with you in it. Even in Avernus. I won't stop trying to figure out a cure, but at this point, I think we all have to face the inevitable.
We'll have to make the inevitable evitable then?
You read my mind. Thanks, Damon. Really. You've given me more than I could ever repay.
It's been my pleasure. Good luck. Both of you. Look after yourself, all right?
I wish it was a little bit better, but...
This is the best day. The best day!
I'm so happy for you, Karlak.
I'm so happy for me too. Now I just need to find someone to cuddle up to tonight, and I'll be the happiest woman on the Sword Coast.
Anyone in mind?
I'm not sure. Depends who's got me in mind. Withers was giving me the old eye the other night. Then again, maybe it was just an old eye.
Poor Withers. What about what Damon said about your engine? We need to get you back to Avernus or it's going to blow.
Listen, I'm never going back. If you said I could die right now or live 1,000 years in the Hells, I'd choose to go out now with my freedom intact. I don't expect anyone to understand that. But I've been dealt a hand most people don't have to contemplate playing.
It wouldn't be forget it forever. You could return just to... We're a team. We make these sort of decisions together. But I want you to live.
I want to live too. But not under any circumstances. I have the power to choose now. And I'm going to make that choice. myself. But I don't want to talk about this now. I've been given a huge gift. I can touch the people I love for the first time in a decade. And for the first time in a decade, there are people I care about all around me. Let me enjoy that. Please.
Alright, I'll leave you alone for now.
Thanks, soldier. I just want to celebrate
Yeah,
this.
I get that.
At least for a little.
Her story is so sad, really, isn't it? Hi, Ox.
I've definitely seen that ox before. It has the same strange look in its
Oh, the
eyes.
strange Ox again. Speak with animals it is.
No, still incapable.
Incapable of what?
Not for you to know.
Oh, come on, you piqued my curiosity. Need to get some more inspiration. I haven't got some in a while.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine.
What is...
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, how does an ox like you have such horrifying thoughts?
It's a talent.
What are you, really? I'll trade your secret for one of mine.
I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble.
Alright, come out of hiding now.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
What are you? Oh, like an ooze. Me going fast is a bit awkward.
Oh my word.
Although we can see with Rage what our armor class. Let's just enter a Rage, hang on. So we're resistant to all types of damage, apart from Psychic. And then we do get Unrelenting Frosty, which is an action heal. But this, like, we're already 90% charged, so then we can go straight into a Menacing. Oh, yes. Thank you, Gale. Immune to Frightened. Good to know. Then what action surge? We'll have a bit of fun here with Karlach. So normal weapon. 19. So actually it is better to use these all the time. Is it resistant? Yeah, resistant to slashing. I was just about to say that's not exactly crazy amounts of damage, but that's fine.
I won't give in.
I don't think we need to go too crazy here. So let's go Moonbeam. Don't need to go too crazy as I fire Moonbeam as my highest. Problem is I don't want to use too much and then have to go rest. But she gets all her stuff back on a short rest. So I'll do my spores. Oh no, I want to do the temporary hit points. Because then it makes my spores better. Apparently that just went on the floor. Brilliant. Just back off a little bit.
Swords meet sorcery.
What we got? Oh, I hit clicked the floor. That's my fault. Don't react. Paralyzed. We'll get that cape from the merchant because there's a cape in there that can bring our armor class up by 1 as well. Which will be handy. Shadowheart when you're ready. Not enough movement. Jump here. Oh. Yeah. Because then it gets them effects just by her hitting, because she does radiant damage, which is awesome. Which means it's -1 to attack because it has Radiant Orb. It's also stacking that stuff. What we got? Hasn't got that much health on it. Just using all my cantrips out.
Smell blood.
Yeah, she doesn't have a second attack though. That's the only awkward thing about multi-class and her, but that's fine.
Destroyer.
Ooh. It's hit for force damage, or everyone was hit for force damage. Okay, I don't know if I love that. We need to back off Karlach when she's in these things, because she's doing force damage to everyone. 6. Yeah, so actually this was reduced. So it's just as well, to be fair. But obviously then we want to get our armor class up as well. Just moral support. They're like cheerleaders, if anything. Yeah, just get it killed. How bizarre. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain... Oh, let's have a look at that. 1+ bonus to its spell attack rolls. And spell difficulty. Oh, nice. While shape-shifting or disguising yourself. Okay, that's cool. Sadly, we're not really going into animal form anymore, but the hat is a vast improvement on the haste hat because we don't really mind. Gale's got so many sources. Oh no, he doesn't anymore. Wait.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Yeah, because he can cast Misty Step and stuff like that if he's really desperate. So that's fine. And then I'll chuck that hat on him. Because if he does fire damage, which we've got so many fire spells, we can just put that in his catalogue of things he must do. Because I did think about... When healing another, the wearer gains 1 to 6 hit points. When inflicting a condition, which is the Radiant stuff, she gains Arcane Synergy, which then puts her spell casting modifier on her weapon. Her spell casting modifier is there's only a +3 though. Keep an eye if we would like that or not, I guess. Right, add that to camp. Send that to camp. So hang on, I've got to do some maths here. So we've got these gloves here. When Shadowheart deals radiant damage, the target receives 2 orbs. Yeah. The 2 radiating orbs. Got here, when... So it all does the same thing, doesn't it? So basically I was trying to work out if there's one. That gives strength saving throw +1. That doesn't. Because basically we're stacking that anyway. Because the radiating orb gives -1 to attack. And then that's a condition that then gives the revolver. So I actually think these are slightly better on Shadowheart. Plus they give her a strength saving throw +1. And it also means it guarantees the radiating orb goes on them as well. Which is obviously important. Because we're trying to stack them -1s to attack as well. We could chuck this somewhere.
What to do?
When we deal thunder, lightning. We have got some thunder stuff, just not loads. Radiant damage, we've got moonbeam and stuff like that. I wonder if these aren't going to be too bad on my Druid, because it helps Shadowheart, because basically then we're just stacking reverberation, that's definitely how you say it, don't worry about it, on the enemy. Which, when they have 5, they're taking D4 damage and possibly knocking prone, which we really want, because then it means anyone that runs into attack, Karlach, summons, are going to take a hell of a lot of damage. So I do like that. Right, let's chat with the other. Let's do a short rest.
That took the edge off. Strange fellow, that one. You sure made a mess of him.
You were making quite a ruckus over there. Hope everything's all right.
Never wanted the easy path.
All right, let's go to the trader. And then we're in Act 2. It's time to explore. There are 1 or 2 things I would like to buy here. I think if I fail this honor mode, I need to do the next honor mode. I need to take more or make more use out of stealing and stuff like that. Because stuff is expensive on honor mode, that is for sure.
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
Let's see your wares. So, I think we've only got 1600. I would immediately want that cloak. +1 to armor class is going to be amazing. Obviously, the really good armor here. Where is it? Is it that one? Yeah, you gain ball strength and can increase your strength score by 2. Cannot be pushed against your will. I feel like that on Karlach would be amazing. Alas, we do not have the money. Have a heat build here that we could build. I don't know if we were too interested in any of the weapons. That one good with the heat build, but again, we have not got the money for it. Protection from missiles. I really want to do a dual wield build. Really good shields that we just can't afford. Yeah, there's a lot here we just can't afford, sadly. When you make your first attack, you can reduce the enhancement by 1 to increase your armor class. Is that better than what Karlach's got at the moment? Oh, definitely get that cape. Karlach's would be. Not that we have the money for it, but...
Take care now.
Thank you. Right, so let's instantly get that on Karlach. Which at least gets her AC up to 18, and she gets a glamorous cloak.
It ain't pretty, but it can take...
So, we've explored everything in Moonlight. We'll be here in a little bit, so let's actually go out and explore the Wild Wild West. And see what else we can find ourselves. Let's conjure our Druid. And let's conjure her fallen lover.
No time to rest.
And then I've still got that up. Cool.
Very well.
And then we go forth. Right, let's go this way, because I think this is the other way to get down here. Dead Raven.
That dead bird's been corrupted by the shadows. Would be wise to leave it alone.
It would be wise. Oh, okay. Yeah. Just a little bit surprised. This is not good. This is not good. We're all surprised. This is a lot of attacks that are coming in. I forgot. I didn't think this would happen, although we are missing quite a lot. Shadowheart should be able to get these all dead immediately. They're all 1 health. Karlach fast. She can't see. Misty Step. Trying to see where she's going to be able to hit the most amount of her cleave. Misty Step up here. Then cleave. Action Surge, because we'll probably short rest after this. What was a letter? Help. Right, then my... don't really have anything with like AoE abilities that I don't want to just... I don't want to use some of this stuff just for the sake of it, so I'll just do my... There we go. We'll use a scroll of magic missile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice, nice, nice. Then my druid. I love how she actually hits like a truck. It's quite cool. So I shouldn't have used that spell. I thought it was long rest. My bad. Because Shadowheart was literally just going to do her Spirit Guardians, but clearly we don't need them. Does Radiant Orb class them as being illuminated? Because I know there is some good weaponry. It's like, if illuminated does this. I don't think we have. We might do. Maybe it's spells I'm thinking of, I'm not sure. No loot. We did pick up a letter. Sort by latest. Karlach picked up. This letter has been written on a scrap of paper. Blood and age have made it near illegible on parts. Help! A darkness has rolled into Riftwind, cutting us off from all sides. We've sent people through, but no one can make it more than a few steps before the words are obscured by drops of blood. This letter is our last hope. Send help, anyone from anywhere, I beg of you. I will renounce our Lady Loss and kiss the Mooden Maiden's feet if that's what it takes. Just don't let the darkness take us. That's Shah for you, Shadowheart. She takes what she wants, and she wants what she takes. Some nice shoes. So apparently we're putting people in like the drip. Eggs. Oh, there are. I always gotta have a look around. Sorry, G. I'm forgetting my buttons and all sorts. Have I not got a jump? I'm sure I used to have a jump. I must have removed it. I had an extra spell I wasn't even using, don't even ask. Luckily, that can go straight down here. Enhance jump. See ya. If I see luggage, I smell loot.
Don't give me trouble now.
Nice. Not the best lock picker. I don't know why I say lick picker. Don't know what we're doing to the locks. But it will do. Some dye. Nice, nice, nice. Also, I don't really want to lose... I might as well take the eggs, right? Are they just normal eggs? Can't even see where they've gone. Might have went in crafting supplies or something. Let's group everyone up and let's continue forth.
Something good here, I hope.
So a lot of people left their belongings on the way, so there might be. It's actually one of them occasions. So they're all rotting foods and that the darkness has taken. That's fine. Just need to make sure we're getting all the magical items. I feel like on Shadowheart's build we have a very, very strong build, which is sort of like...
Bet that will fit in my pack.
I'm in the thinking, like, with Shadow's Heart build seemingly so strong with, like, the Radiant Orbs and whatnot, the only thing we could have thought to do is just go into the light domain instead of Tempest. That might have been better, but I suppose that's why she had the gloves that then done the thunder stuff. Because she's got Tempest and does thunder damage. But I thought it was lightning damage.
No time to dally.
Yeah, it's just lightning damage, not really thunder damage. Does do lightning. Yeah, I'm debating whether to take these off already. Because she has a lot of sources for lightning. And then she covers all. Radiant Shockwave gives the orb. Yeah, I'm actually going to swap these. But I will put them on my Druid, because my Druid does do radiant damage. She's got the mace at the minute, and she has Moonbeam, which on big fights is going to be our go-to. So she can still assist Shadowheart in stacking them up. I do want to go back up this way, but there might be some fun stuff in here. I see a camp. I think of loot. And I'm disappointed when no loot.
Anything of use?
Brilliant. Nothing.
This grave is a mess. Probably an animal's doing.
Interesting.
Those tracks say fox, but the stride is odd. It must have jumped down there.
Okay. Every part of my body wants to put Featherfall on and go for a run. Or go for a jump. The game is hinting towards it, isn't it? Oh god, I've lost my camera.
I've got a long road ahead. Seems simple enough. Something's buried in the dirt.
Oh.
Is that a thing?
There we go. Death saving throw +2. Okay, that's alright. I'm not going to equip it, but it's cool. I was so close to feather falling and just diving into that chasm. I mean, I was controlled. Survival fail.
That's curious.
I always forget survival fails are mainly them. Should really be picking up these to sell if nothing else. There's so many items that I want to buy, and I've got the Dark Urge, or my playthrough of the Dark Urge. I went to Moon Rise, and I do know they've even got some really nice items as well, so yeah. Chest up there.
I smell a trap.
I don't really know what to do about it. So I suppose would it show me? So can I attack it then?
Come on, Karlak.
Apparently so.
Can't even catch my breath.
Yeah, she's gonna have to. Her not having a second attack is actually going to be harsh for a while, and I think she's not going to get it to like level 9, which does scare me a little bit. I could call lightning here. What level are they? Level 3, level 6. There's actually quite a few of them. There's 2. There's 2 there, so I might do call lightning 3rd level, hit them both. Nice. And then I can still do my halo spores. Oh yeah, they get resistance to that. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Then this druid. We'll do Shalala. And then actually Thorn growth there could help. Or spike growth I should say. And then I'll push her this side. End my turn. So at least if they want to come at me, they've still got to take a little bit of damage. It's a lot. Okay, whose turn is it going to be next? Yours, then yours. So I should probably target these ones over here, that's fine. Problem is Scorching Ray is going to destroy all the fawns, which is a bit awkward. So I'll do Magic Missile. How much damage does this reckon it's doing? So it definitely does 6 damage. So then that definitely kills that. That will kill that, hopefully. Wow, my maths was good. Right, jump over that. Nice. Ooh, every time they destroy, needles blast out. Yeah, then come over here, so he's still got to move through the fawns. Dashing through the fawns. Taking damage, please. Very nice. And Shadowheart does what she does best. This is going to hurt us, highest level. Hi. Okay. That's fine. Mass heal, 3rd level. There we go.
Moving.
Okay. And then she shuts down, gives a -1, 2 health left. Nice. She does not fail her concentration, which was very good of her. Ouch. God, Shadowheart. Searing Smite. Oh, I'm still stuck next to you. Push is a bonus action. Nice. I can't do that now. 75. Reckless. Bonus action. Action surge even. You are going to need to get healed, girl.
Nothing will stand in
My
my
druid
way.
will do that. 3rd level, Karlak. 15, there you go. And I can still do my... Which is just as well, because this is incoming.
Soul is in good hands.
Oh no, explosion. Interesting. Then I'll do my Core Lightning. I think with doing this combat, it probably shows that it's tough. Moonbeam is good. Core Lightning is very satisfying. I suppose it's going to be dependent on the enemies, I guess. Forgot that thing was even there. Gale, Magic Missile. Not that one. 3rd level. 1 at you. The rest at you. Nice. Oh. Got hit. No short rests left.
Can't give up now.
Okay, let's loot these. Entangled. My druid friend died. Let's loot these and we'll take a long rest. That was brutal.
Get some rest. I need to keep sharp.
Yeah, don't worry. We're just gonna loot this chest. Cursed vines. Must be what we're standing on. Alright, lockpick this. Let's get our rewards. And then we'll long rest. So that was a particularly... We had a couple of brutal encounters there. Okay. Is there anything else around here? I don't think so. Okay. That's long rest. Yep. Made some progress through the cursed lands, but this is honor mode. We've got no reason to risk anything that we don't have to. Dismiss. Scratch wants to chat.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Who's the best boy? Who's the best boy?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Oh, come here, you good boy. Come here. Cool. Hi, Karlak.
What are you thinking about?
So you got your second upgrade. How does it feel?
Incredible. Like I'm really alive. Like we can finally be real. I can be close to you now without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
Never been more excited ever, Karlak.
I was hoping you'd say that.